Hello and welcome to this hype matchup between LilKirbs 14 and Tempo Trihex. We're going to have 3 rounds between the two of them. That means all 3 will be played, and the winner of the 3 will get an extra point, as well as each one that is won will get you a point. So the LilKirbs has got 20 points. If he wins out, he's going to be tied with the Beast, which is pretty much the hype match everybody's looking for. But Tempo Trihex is coming back from some unfortunate stuff. He won his last match. He's got 2 points. They're going to be starting up here in just a moment. You can see Trihex on your screen down there in the bottom right. LilKirbs. Starting off, they are coming. Bowser Nintendo Switch chip. Defeat all Bowsers. So let's see if Trihex can knock off the Kirbs and see if anything happens with this. Minute 15, Kirbs is skipping. Trihex taking a death. 10 seconds to reach the goal without taking damage. This might be exactly what Kirbs is looking for. Doesn't need to check. Not exactly an entirely clear situation. Okay, he sees the way. He sees the way. He can do that. Trihex on a kind of an adventure level here, has to kill a Bowser. So probably going to be looking for a Fire Flower just like that. Doing a damage boost. Gonna skip that. Not gonna take that chance. LilKirbs going. He has enough time. He's going to be able to take this ride down and touch the goalpost. LilKirbs on the board with 1, with 13:45 to go, striking within the first minute and 15 seconds. First clear on that, so not even needing to look at the clear time, obviously, with only 10 seconds being there, but honestly, canned announcer. I'm not sure what reference you're making to that, but LilKirbs. 27 seconds, gonna go for it. It is an auto scroller, so it's probably pretty short. And Trihex finding the voice sounds canned. Let me see if that helps. Let me turn the microphone more closer to me. It's kind of facing away. My apologies about that. Actually, thank you for pointing that out. Yeah, the mic was turned away from me. I apologize about that. Outlasting the P-switch, but getting hit by the heat sinker. Possibly thinking about not going in it, looking at the world record one more time. Trihex looking at a daunting section of Goombas. Gonna have to get through those Goombas in order to get past the Boos. Because the Boos are the real problem. You can't really kill them. You might be able to do it with a upward slide, but that's going to be tough. Taking the death, not liking that he spent that much time on it. Kirbs has still got 1 clear under his belt, but trying to get through this a little bit of a, I don't know, it's a spammy level for sure. "12 seconds, that's perfect. That's what Trihex is looking for. He thinks he sees the way, knows he's going to need a key. Okay. Finds a death door. Sounds exciting. Speedo Ran Picador is not a Speedo Ran. Fix your level, creator. Come on, man. Kirbs not spending any more time on that level. Definitely saying, I don't think so. And I can't blame him in the slightest. Gotta kill some piranha plants. Gonna see what happens here. Trihex saving himself a helmet for later. Time's up. So he knows the route. He knows which way to go. He knows the direction. Just has to take it. Kirbs taking the high route here. This has to be precise, landing on top of these guys. Has to kill them, but he's going to go backwards and kill each of them. At least it is. So he doesn't have to worry about killing all of them, which is very fortunate. And he's not timed either, so that's actually very fortunate as well. Trihex getting in the door, going to land right on top of the gold tape, getting the tie, 1-1. But it does look like Kirbs, as it catches up, is ahead by 1. 10 minutes to go. We are 2 for Kirbs, 1 for Trihex. Pow Drop Journey. Probably going to be a really easy level for Kirbs if it's not a long one. Oh, 5 minutes? No. See, the Pow Drop Journey might have been a faster level. It might have been that only a couple people have played it. So the 5 minutes was probably not indicative of that level, but can't blame him for not taking that chance. Okay. Is it a red key level? It's exactly what it looks like, but what's the clear time on this level? Getting another Pow Drop level. So making it through, getting to the key door, 9 minutes. Gonna go through the pipe and... Dun, dun, dun. I don't know the sound because I don't have any sound on my end. Missing the tornado. Trihex landing right on a spike. 1 minute 19 seconds for this level. Bail. Bail. Yeah, it definitely looks like a unique concept where you go through the lungs, the spine, the rib cage. It's kind of a cool concept. I'll give it that. I can agree to that. Meanwhile, Kirbs slowly making his way through his slideshow, but finding the clear, 3 clears to 1. We are in the spinal column, rib cage, looking at some vertebra, if you will. Number 3 done for Kirbs. Just under 8 minutes to go, going into the heart. Kirbs skipping, saying not today, moving on to another one. I've got levels to beat. Luigi and the Beanstalk. 2 minutes 42 seconds. That's a skip from LilKirbs. Trihex going in to what seems like the underbelly of our operation. I can only imagine how this ends up. Familiar Fortress alliteration once again by Arch. It ends with a bomb. It ends with a blast. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh man. Ladies and gentlemen, please get your Fs in chat. Get your favorite salute emotes. That was an unfortunate happenstance, spending that much time on that level and dying to a bomb, having a bomb just end it. That's horrible. I feel for Trihex. I am pained by that myself. But Kirbs working his way through, 6 minutes 20 seconds left, dodging through the chain chomp, landing on top of the Hammer Bro, traversing the bomb bridge, Tanuki Dream Flight. I don't think he could have reset the room. That would have probably taken way too long to reset the room to head back up. Somewhat hard by Squish. Deciding to take the above route, seeing what he can find, finds himself a star kills the Thwomp. Trihex trying to YOLO jump, not finding any luck. 5 minutes, 30 seconds, but Curbs puts another one on the board. That's 4 clears to 1. Trihex is going to have to get a... He's going to have to get something moving here to get on the board more than just one. One level is definitely not going to do it. So, finding these bumpers, going over 5 minutes left. 9 lives on Trihex and 16 on Curbs. Is this going to be... Okay, so quick start over there to grab the... Pick a path? Oh, what? I pick a path. Come on. How do you even do that? Somewhat hard does not mean spam enemies. Skipping a level, Curb saying no. Oh, just has to do a simple but possibly tight spring drop. He feels like he knows the way, because the screen scroll is going to end there. So he can take on the Hammer Bros if he can get past them, but he's spending a lot of lives right now. 19 seconds, just double checking and making sure that the time was correct. Trusting the level, we've got 9 seconds left. Oh, missing that final jump there. The key was in the Goomba the whole time. Down to 3 lives on Trihex's end, and oh, so close! Curbs just coming out at the very last moment with the clear on this level. Trihex getting over it, getting his second clear with only 3 lives, but getting a max 3 lives back. So it's going to be 6 lives. So Curbs 5 clears to Trihex's 2. There's 3 separating these two fine gentlemen. Curbs going for a no clear level, deciding that it might be worth it because of the way that it looks like a speed run with 300 seconds. So maybe liking the idea that it's a fast clear. So 2 minutes and 45 seconds to go. Finding out that it's a little bit longer than he wants, he's going to go ahead and skip. Curbs is still with 5 clears. Trihex not going to go through this level, saying, no, I think I need to go on. But with that, needing 3 clears to tie Curbs with 2.5 minutes to go, it's anywhere between 20 to 25 seconds between a clear and a level because of how long it takes to end the level. He would have to find multiple 20-second levels in order to be safe. So Curbs finding the long and winding road of Thwomps. Going to get back on top of the top ones. Getting another clear, pretty much sealing the deal. 6 clears, too. With 2 minutes to go, it's pretty much down to just waiting for that time to end to move on to round 2. Taking a hit, unfortunately. Going to need to bounce off of these dry bones. Just missing the dry bones. Taking a death. Minute 35 left. Curbs deciding to take a damage boost, knowing that there's not much time to go. Pretty much needing that damage boost, because if you took 2 hits there, it would make it easier for you to get through. He has to pick a pipe. That's fantastic. Pick a pipe. But having to take that hit at the very end, getting another clear with less than a minute to go, making it 7 clears to 2. doing the easy strats on the Bowser Jr. there. Probably going to get a clear with this. Just has to get over that Bowser, but he had a damage boost to kill him off. And 3 clears for Trihex with only 20 seconds to go. Obviously not enough to overcome LilKirbs with these 7 clears. Possibly an 8th one if he gets through this, but I doubt he's going to be able to pull this off in enough time anyway, not that it does matter. So, round 1 goes to Kirbs. We'll be setting up for round 2 in just a moment. I do not disagree, Hypnotoad. I don't disagree at all. The thing about it is, though, sometimes whenever you're going against these high-level opponents, even if you play at a high level yourself, if you get behind by any... It's one of those things where if you're starting to get these bad levels and you get behind by any small amount, it's tough. Yeah, that bomb on was just that was a downfall here. But we're gonna get started here in about just a few seconds. Round 2 coming up. Kirbs gets round 1. Trihex is gonna be coming for some revenge there, because that was a tough round there. Trihex thinking, you know, all right, round 1's over. Let's yawn it off. We'll be all right. Starting up, got a Japanese level. The poisonous waters on LilKirbs and 56 seconds, just missing the thwomps there. Finding a Kaizo block. Kirbs slipping off the edge. It's perennial comedy every time you see it when a Kaizo block has the laughter attached to it. Taking the hit, back and forth, trying to figure out which way to go. Gonna bail, try to get to... Just hitting it, but it sends him backwards, so he has to use it to move forward. What is exactly going on here? Trihex on Fallen Kingdom, and Kirbs is still trying to clear this level over here, spending a lot of time on it. I'm not exactly sure where he's aiming to go for that. It's a lot of lives that he's spent. He's going to have to nail these jumps and really hit the distance. Trihex just needs to jump a little bit later and not bonk, and then he should be good to get that. But Kirbs getting first on the board again. Trihex hitting that jump, missing a jump again. So Kirbs 1, Trihex 0 with 12 minutes, 45 seconds to go. A little bit of trusting the level needing to be done. A little bit of back and forth on the controller. Oh, jumping just a little bit too late. Bonking to the right of it. Going to go ahead and continue with this level, though. I'm not sure exactly what the clear time was on it. I missed that. Save the Shelmet. Reach the goal as Buzzy Mario SMB1. So no picking helmets up. You have to land it on your head. Skipping it. Not liking the clear time. Just got to nail this jump. There you go. A little bit of back and forth. Got to nail these jumps on the way through. Is this the clear we're looking for? Oh, just getting the P-switch. Having to stop. Having to play it off. Reaching the axe. Trihex. realizing how crazy that was, tying it up 1-1. Well done, Trihex. Very, very well done holding that together, pulling that off the last second. Nailing those P-switch jumps. 46 P-switch jumps. That's nuts. LilKirbs. 2 on the board to Trihex's 1. 17 seconds. Let's go. Do what now? I think we saw this, actually. I think we've seen that level done by Ryugar. OSP, Twister-assisted puzzle. More puzzles. LilKirbs is trying to find that third clear. 51-second puzzle. Trihex looking at it, deciding not to go with it. Puzzles are, no. Forgotten Palace. Ye shall remember. 45 seconds. Kirbs going for it. 12 lives. 300-second level, so not really a time problem. Has to get that height jump right there. Getting a P-switch. Landing on Yoshi. Running across the spikes with Yoshi. Trihex working his way through this 45-second level. Hopefully not going to take a hit. Missing with the bumper. Taking a picture of that unfortunate death. May he remember it always. Oh, Trihex having to save. Realizing where he needs to go. He can probably just get the distance on the jump over there. Deciding not to stick with it. Kirbs down to 10 lives. Already taken 2 deaths on this one. It's extremely easy to take a capture. I'm not even going to lie. I do it all the time, trying to hit skip by mistake. Going to the top instead. Going to go over. Probably bailing on Yoshi here. Yep. Oh, wow. I wonder if that's cheesable. Another Yoshi bail. Max distance jump with the propeller. Minute 21. Trihex going to go for it. We're just at 9 minutes left. But Kirbs puts another one on the board, causing more separation. We are at, oh, just missing the iframes. Going to go for the same strat, sticking with this level. It's kind of interesting that he's doing that. Being right next to that. Doing some ground pound cancels. Kirbs making his way through this level. SMW speedrun level, making it look super easy. 15 seconds to go. 13. Has to hit the P-switch. If it ends right after this... Nope, not enough time. Just close enough. So he's going to take another try at that. Trihex does close that gap, though. Let's go. Easy speed run. Usually not easy in the terms of expert, but now that Kirbs knows how this level ends, he is going to literally just end it. 6 seconds. That's all it took, man. That is all it took. Alright. Trihex trying to find his way through this level. Doing a really good job of keeping it all together. Hitting that spike hitbox. Kirbs making the separation 2 levels. 4-2 on Kirbs' end. Trihex is going to stick with this level. all the springs in the world that you would ever desire. Taking a spike to the head. Surprise Curbs is sticking with this one. This one seems tough. Maybe not like super difficult, but boy does it seem really spammy and excessive. He was going to go back for that star. He was going to spin jump. He might actually need it. That's tight. That's a very tight jump. I don't know if you can make that anymore in Super Mario Maker 2. I haven't seen very many of them. Yeah, Trihex is at 5 lives. That's very dangerous of a game over, and as you know, at this point, game overs are -1. That's going to be critical if that ends up happening. Getting a dark level, but getting a clown car as well. Doesn't look like it's a very long level, so Curbs is going to go for it. Take it slow. Getting the star at the end, star run. Has 1 damage boost, that's going to help. Missing the duck. Can't take another damage boost, though. Gotta dodge all these bullet blasters. Oh no, has to have a damage boost or a star. Five minutes just over to go. Still 2 levels of separation. Curbs is going to take this up high. Trihex trying to make his way through. Finding another death, unfortunately, with 4 lives left to go. It's he needs to find a couple of really quick levels to tie this up. First Pillow Pop's level. That's a bunch of first levels in Expert. So it looks like SMB1 max jumps. You gotta take the damage there, okay? Why give the power up? Why give the power up if you have to take the damage there? I don't understand that. Okay. So, damage boost? Okay then. Sure. Thumbs up. That's a great level. 1 level between the two of them. 4 minutes just over to go. Pick a pipe for LilKirbs. He's going down the middle pipe. Is that the right choice? He gets a checkpoint. He's going to leap of faith it, go all the way with that propeller. Is he going to make it to the flag? There is no sight of anything, but there's the flag right there. 4 minutes to go. No betrayals, Malka. No betrayals. You promised. Reach the goal while riding Yoshi. Oh, okay. That's what he means by no betrayals. You can't kill your friend Yoshi. I understand now. LilKirbs skipping it. That might be what... That might be exactly what Trihex needs. Having to betray Yoshi, but you gotta have him to the end. So it sounds like you need him. You don't get any more towards the end. 2 minutes. Curbs is gonna skip. Trihex has a chance to tie it up here. If this goes to a tie, that's gonna be a real opportunity for Curbs to lose his undefeated streak. Still has a spring. Might end up needing it, actually. So saving that spring from the beginning is really useful. Going to go down, bounce off of these spiny tops. Curbs getting another clear. Going to make that separation too, but he's going to need it. Okay, you don't need to go up there. There it is. So Trihex still keeps it within 1. If Trihex can find a fast level and Curbs has to skip a few, we might actually end up having a tie here. We're getting really close. Trihex making this a absolute match. 50. That might be in a 50-second speed run. That's what it is. 50 seconds. Looks like Curbs is going to go for it. New Super Mario Brothers. A lot of these Super Mario Maker veterans are very familiar with the speed runs, which are New Super Mario Brothers. Got to get the 5-10 coins over on Trihex's level, but he has a cape. That is very useful. Capes are usually cheese-worthy, and yeah, Curbs is also on a life warning. 3 lives for Curbs. If Curbs game's over, that's a tie as well. And that gives Trihex an opportunity to win. Trihex has 5 lives, but needs to get the 10 coins. But Curbs clutching it out, keeping that distance of 2. With a minute 52 to go, Trihex is going to have to do something here. I don't know if this is the best idea. He has to skip. That the level did him in. If this level is super fast, then it might equal something. It just depends on what Kirbs does. A minute 52, he's going to have to skip. Like, Kirbs, I'm sure, is pretty aware to avoid losing lives. He knows how close this is. Flying block for minute 39. He's going to skip. He doesn't want to wait. He can't wait there. "44 seconds left. Round 2 is coming to an end. Trihex is on his floating boat journey, while LilKirbs is on the skip streak. Trihex does have a checkpoint, but honestly, it's pretty much all over from here. Even if he clears this level, it is not going to be enough to close that gap. LilKirbs takes round 2 barely taking it, but really showing and flexing that skill, doing a fantastic job. GG to LilKirbs coming out with round number 2. So he will be getting that extra point. However, round 3 can still deal a loss. So Trihex, he's got some something on his mind here. Probably waiting to look at chat. Trihex is going to finish this level out. Just past time, realizing it. But we're going to be moving on to round 3 here in just a moment. Ending it on a bang, though. Trihex getting clear because he cleared that after it was all set up. All right, we'll be starting up round 3 here in just a moment. Yeah, and Trihex does have to play a match just after this due to having a rescheduling issue, whether it be due to the fact that maybe his opponent fail stream was at the Mario Masters Coliseum. But rescheduling does come into play sometimes, as long as they work it out, if they can't record. Or this is best of 3. The way it works is each win gives you a point, and if you win the best of 3, you get an extra point. So the most you can walk away with is 4. The least you can walk away with is 0, of course, but you can win 1 still and walk away with a point. So only 7 plays, no clears on this level. So Trihex is going to give it a shot and see what happens. Sees maybe what the deal is. Anytime you give somebody a Yoshi, there's a lot of room for cheese potential. Oh, wow. Just catching up back with the Yoshi. Kirbs finding himself a level that he wants. Just missing the power-up, but getting the midway. Okay, and Bowser Jr. is chasing him down. There's Daddy. Oh, this is getting tough. This is getting really close. Just missing that. That's a lot of stuff going on right there at the end. You know, so expert being for levels so badly designed, not always the case. Time is up. Just seeing the flag. If he'd had a second longer, he'd have made it. And Kirbs saying, no, I can't spend any more time on this. No clears are on the board at 13 minutes and a half. Oh, okay. He's gonna have to wait for Yoshi to come back. Kirbs not going for that dark level. Still no clears on the board with 2 minutes down. We're on a skip streak on Kirbs' end, but if Trihex can get this moving fast and get over to there, he could be first on the board, which is going to be really solid for him being ahead. Gonna hold up for a second. Gonna take that jump. Land, he's got... I cannot see his timer. So jumping over that, he's gonna take the damage boost. Getting back on Yoshi. Out of time still, just taking too long. Max jump for Kirbs. Is this going to be the first clear? Oh, he needed to throw that at the max jump. The indicator was just a little bit off, but Trihex is taking his time trying to clear this level. He doesn't have much ability to turn back here. The more he turns back, the more danger it is for him. I don't know if going through the top is the right play. I'm not sure what's along the bottom or how much time he has. It's hard for me to tell. But he makes it. Trihex and Kirbs both clear at the same time. 11 minutes, 45 seconds in. Trihex just a little bit ahead of Kirbs, so it's neck and neck. 11 lives on Trihex's end, 14 on Kirbs' end, 20 seconds on off. That's a 20-second speed run for Trihex. It's perfect. 19 seconds. It's a tight timer, it looks like. LilKirbs gets a horrific-looking level where you gotta jump, duck, perfect. So a fast level for both of our runners, but Kirbs is just a little bit faster and it's just precision-based. Oh, come on. Listen, I've said it before and I'll say it again. There's nothing worse than making your player do on-off block jumps and then changing it at the end and laughing. That's just horrible level design. Don't do that. It's just not fun. Like, it's not, I don't know. I hate it, but we're equal. Kirbs clears it. Trihex is just a little bit behind. So we are neck and neck in round 3. Trihex is not going down without a fight. It's almost like there's a bounty out on the head of LilKirbs and the Beast, as well as Blue Chocobo. All of these 3 runners are ahead at the 1, 2, and 3 spot. Everybody wants them. Oh, just missing the grab there. It's a pipe jump level, so he knows what's coming up. He knows he's going to have to jump off the pipe at the last second. Just missing that to be able to do it. So that's the theme of the level. Give the level creators some credit that there's a theme. But Trihex getting a little bit of cheese there. I'll give him that. He was supposed to be able to pipe jump off that and land. Kirbs. Oh, okay. He sees what's going on, but he ain't having it. He's going to skip that level. We're still tied 2-2, and Trihex is really close. It looks like he's close to the end of this level. He's not daunted by it at all. Kirbs skipping another level. Trihex jumping through. It looks like he only has a couple more jumps left. There's the end. He just has to do one more pipe jump. Right there, Trihex takes the lead while Curbs is looking for his third level. He finds a 10-second level. He's going to need to get the seesaw moving as much as possible to get that. Oh, wow, this is nuts. What kind of... Okay, momentum means everything for the seesaws, apparently. So he's got to get the seesaw to go all the way down. He's got a few more seconds to take. Trihex on a level that says to the extremes. Curbs having a little bit of trouble controlling the seesaw momentum. Oh, just missing it. Getting the spring jump. Tying it up. Getting some lucky levels here. 8 minutes and 15 seconds to go. Curbs tying it up. Oh, and there's the end. Trihex is seeing the light. Just has to finish and finish strong. Can get a fourth clear. Boom. Oh, doesn't throw it. Thought he might have. Doesn't quite get it off in time. 53 seconds. Curbs is going to go for it. Nailing that spin jump. It's a Super Mario World speed run. But it's 500 seconds, so not quite a speed run. It's more of a do-it-precise level. Trihex taking the lead again with 4 to Curbs 3. The underdog story is real. 7.5 minutes to go. Curbs having to wait. Landing on that platform the last second. Gonna go ahead and take out that other Koopa with his best friend. He sees the end. He knows he needs a door. Gonna spin jump. Gonna give it a second to kind of waver out. Make sure he's not taking too much time. Killing off the Koopas. Spin jumping off of the Wigglers. Curbs is making his way back, trying to find that door. We got new Super Mario Brothers speed run. Curbs is gonna tie it up here. 4-4 with 6:45 to go. Has to grab this, but Trihex keeping that lead by 1 as Curbs clears his 4th. Trihex gets his 5th. Six minutes, 30 seconds going into level number 6 for Trihex. Curbs going into level 5. 30 seconds. It's a wave level. You run across the blue platforms and it makes a wave effect, which can honestly have a lot of weird effects when it comes to the momentum that it causes if you're not careful. So running the wrong direction and staying on there in the wrong spot can really throw you off. But it looks like you might need those. Gets the key. Oh, just misses the moon at the right moment. If he'd have gotten that moon. Okay, so this is tech level. Trihex has got to get the super jump. He is aware of what he has to do. There he goes. He gets the super jump. Trihex making it a 2-level lead now. 6-4. Oh no, Curb's taking another death, having to skip. 5 minutes left. Arrival in the Badlands for Tempo Trihex. Selflessness by Relaxed Fit on LilKirbs end. Seeing 2 minutes, Trihex is going for it. I don't know why. Giving this level a shot is, it's kind of different. Getting hit by the Angry Sun, deciding to go ahead and stick with it though. Oh, just getting missed by that Monty Mole. Maybe thinking this is a solid adventure level that just somebody has died on a few different times. Gonna take a damage boost here. Gonna use that bomb to his advantage. Hoping for another. Both of them have Angry Suns. SMB3 on Trihex's side, deciding to skip after taking the death. SMW on LilKirbs' side. So P-switch coming out of the pipe, going in the P-switch door. 4 minutes to go. This is getting to crunch time. If Curbs doesn't find himself a level to clear, a Trihex might be the first one to deal a loss to LilKirbs. And keep in mind, Curbs did technically win the match, but that's not the same thing as winning straight out. You miss a point here. So Curbs does close that gap by 1. It is 5-6. Trihex in the lead by 1. Trihex skipping that level. Level number 6 for Curbs. Level 7 for Trihex. Space Invader's short version. Defeat all 26 or 24 Goombas. Okay, this looks like a precision level almost. You gotta kill all these guys off with some decent aim. It's looking like he's doing just fine here, though. Gets the key. First 10 are dead. Entre nubes. Has to kill these guys before they land, otherwise they are going to kill them off. Getting some snipage. Taking him out. 4 more to go. Final boss in here. He has to get... Oh, okay, he's got to get these coins, and he has to get them through that. That's so weird. The way that he's got to actually hit this is really awkward. Deciding to take the hit. That's, that might be the right move. He still has 4 Goombas to kill, though. It gives him another power-up. That was the right move. That was the Galaxy Brain play. All he has to do is just kill these Goombas. But he's running out of time. I don't know where he's at on time. I can't see it on my screen. Oh, no. "20 seconds, according to chat," which obviously it's going to be on delay. He's got to hit this bomb. He doesn't have enough time. He has to skip, but it's okay. Because Curbs can tie it right here. Curbs just ties it with 1 minute to go. We're going to go into overtime for round 3. Possibly. I don't know. I can't say that. Because it's 38 seconds for Trihex. What level does Curbs find? What is that? Deciding to skip the 38 seconds. Ocarina of Time Forest Temple. This is not a level that you're going to keep. I can tell you, these levels are going to be long. If it's anything like the OOT I know. Not even looking at the time. He said no. "33 seconds, deciding to go with the car. 30 seconds left. 22-second level on Curbs' end. Our lives are safe on both of these runners, so I don't see a game over being the deciding factor here. A little bit of precision jumping on Curbs' end. Trihex is sticking with this level. We are coming up to overtime. The next clear will win it. It's going to Curbs at the last second. What was that? Oh my lord. Wow. That was so insane. That last round was nuts. I know Trihex has to come up for another match. All right, so it looks like Curbs Curbs is gonna come in and say, "Hey, Curbs, my man."
Hello. How's it going?
Dude, were you sweating? I have to ask, man, that round 3 was nuts. You came in with the last second clear to avoid your first loss.
Yeah, I was pretty scared because in the group DM, they wrote it was 4-6, and I was behind by 2, and that was with like 4 minutes left or something. So I definitely didn't expect to win. I thought maybe I could get some quick clears, maybe I can barely clutch it out, but somehow I did, and I'm happy I did. It was interesting.
It was definitely a really close match. It was hype up to the very end. And I gotta say, with every step of the way, you know, Trihex stepped it up, man. Every step of the way, and really gave you a run for your money. I gotta give you, mad props, dude. You and Beast. 2 weeks away. 2 weeks away, man. Are you counting down the days? You got them X marks on your calendar?
Are we still both undefeated?
Yes.
Wow.
Yes. Both of you are undefeated. It's coming down to it. So y'all got one more week to stay undefeated to meet and be the match of the ages. Not to downplay anybody else, but that's the match everybody's looking for sure. So with that, man, we got about 5 minutes until the next match. Any final thoughts? Any final words you want to give? Any threatening demeanor you want to give off the Beast?
I feel like each of these matches, I definitely could have improved upon my own decision making and strategies. Like there were definitely at least one level within each of these rounds that I should have skipped earlier. I think there was one in the first one where I spent about 3 minutes or so on, and then had to skip it eventually. That was not my best decision. Another one in the second one, and then the third one, I think it was like a surfing one where it was like a bunch of blue skulls, and then there was just a random Bowser Jr. at the end. I had a plan to go under where the surfing was, so I wouldn't get hit by him, but it's definitely more jank than I thought. So
yeah, that were you an SMM1 player?
Yeah, I played since the original game came out.
Yeah, so you're familiar with those levels. They were pretty popular in the first rendition, of course. So they were a little bit different in that version, and just the momentum gets so weird, especially if you're getting thrown into stuff. But yeah, we do need to wrap up and let this next match come up. Curbs, congratulations again, man, and good luck to you in the future.
Thank you.
Absolutely.